Hey everybody, and welcome to DeAndre Dobbs, the show, DDTS, episode 403. I'm back with another video. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Friday. Um, this video was not planned. I decided to go ahead and do a little video. I was not, but some in me said, DeAndre, go on and do a little video and let people know you're okay. Let them know what's going on. Let them know why you haven't been making videos lately. I know it ain't been that long, but I know I usually been putting out content after content after content. But after that Drake video and the Kendrick Lamar video and the Super Bowl, I kind of just took a little break. If y'all notice, I kind of just took a little break. But I have a reason that I took a little break, and I'm still on my break. Um, my birthday is Monday coming up. I'll be 30 years old. I'll probably be back then. I'm gonna try to do a live on my birthday, but I'm gonna see how things play out. But I want to do a live for my birthday. But first, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell, so you will get notified when I have new content uploaded and you can just start watching. But let me go ahead and get a sip of this coffee, and I'm finna get into some things with y'all and to tell y'all what's been going on and why I didn't post anymore after the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show and stuff like that. Now, if y'all know me and if y'all been following me for a very long time, you will know after I post a video one day, I've been doing one another day, doing one another day, doing one another day, doing one another day. Well, the reason why I didn't do a content video and the reason I have not been on YouTube as much is because I've been dealing with so much going on. I've been dealing with people's that is very close to me in my community passing away, getting unalived, and plus with everything that is going on in this country, and it's like, wow. And people's want to just make a big deal out of us trying to celebrate Black History Month. I mean, like, what the fuck? It is our month. It is my birthday month. It is our month as Black peoples to celebrate our history, to celebrate the peoples that is in our community that made history. And what I can't understand is why is so many peoples making a big deal that we as peoples want to celebrate one of the most important months of the year. And not only that, it is the shortest month of the year. And I think, in my opinion, I think we deserve to celebrate Black History Month because Black History Month is important. It is something that everybody should be happy to celebrate because I am. And I know it's a bunch of people that hates that we get Black History Month, but I don't care. Plus,
if you have a desire.
Plus, I have to, I have to deal with that. Not only that, peoples that is in my community passing away, things just happening. It's like you hear stuff like this and you hear stuff like that, and it's like, damn, you can't trust a fucking soul. You can't trust any damn body because people don't know how to act. And that's why I took a break from YouTube. I know it ain't that serious, but to me it is. I like to let all my peoples know why I haven't been doing content the way I have. So I'm going to continue and I'm going to finish getting into it. So the first thing why I haven't um what's gotten me is that someone of my community um was unalived. I'm just gonna put it at that. They were unalive for something so serious, you know what I'm saying? It really hurts to the core. I'm just gonna say this. Money is the root of all evil. And you must watch your surroundings, who you hang around, who you call your friends, who you call your family. Because you can call them that at the end of the day, it's the action. It can be the people's that is the most closest to you that will harm you, that will take advantage of you, that will talk about you, laugh in your face, and talk about you behind your back when you least expect it. They can be plotting in on what they want to do to you. So I had to go through that because that incident that really affected me, not only me but everybody around in my community, because that person led a mark, led a legacy, led something so special that made people's laugh, smile, have great memories of. If I'm making it sound correctly, it's that. So I'm gonna put that in that perspective. Then I found out this week, because the other incident that I'm talking about that happened um at the end of January, beginning of February, when I found that out, what I just told y'all. So now a person that I used to work with, a person that I used to work with when I was working at the grocery store, a person that I used to work with that taught me everything that I know, that basically passed his work experience, tips, advice, how to do this, how to do that, patience. He was my color. He was a black man, older than me. I worked with him when I was working at a grocery store called Food Giant in Columbus, Mississippi. So I get a message from an old coworker that used to work with me, but we don't work together anymore. But we still keep in touch. I still keep in touch with some of my coworkers who I can, because most of my coworkers I used to keep in contact with, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if has their number changed. I don't know did they move. I don't know what happened. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this, what a friend told me, and that had to resonate with me for a little bit. It's a difference between coworkers and friends. Friends and coworkers are not the same thing. Meaning, when you go to work and you socialize with peoples, those are your coworkers. But outside of work, if you're not conversating with those coworkers that you did in that workplace, they're not your friends. It's a difference between friends and coworkers. And I hope I'm getting it in the right formation. So I got a message from a old coworker from Facebook Messenger, because I'm friends with some of my coworkers, so we can stay in contact. Um, so I was doing something. I had just got done making that uh Kendrick Lamar video about the Super Bowl. I think it was already uploaded. So I get a message and it said so and so passed. And I was like, what? No. I had to pause because I almost dropped my phone. And how I knew it was for real, the person that told me this sent a picture of the person that I worked with that taught me everything that I need to know about bagging at a grocery store. And I was like, oh my gosh. And the thing is, my heart started getting heavy. I was just in shock. But the thing that got me is, you know how some people's, when they get news like that, they start breaking down. They start breaking down. They start crying, this and that, the third. Well, honestly, I don't know what it was, but for some reason, I couldn't do it. I couldn't cry right away. I couldn't break down right away. I couldn't do none of that. I don't know where my emotions was, but I think the thing was I was more shocked than anything because that was the least thing that I was expecting. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I was just thinking about this person. I had no idea that this person has passed away. I'm so happy for my coworker that I used to work with. They used to work with me, told me. And this the thing. I reached out to another friend because I was already talking to another friend about something. And I told my other friend. And after that, I got up. I went in the kitchen. I was in the middle of fixing me something to eat because I didn't eat nothing that morning. So it was about afternoon. I said, let me go up in here and fix me something to eat. So I went in there, tried to fix me something to eat and stuff. I did. And left the kitchen. I took the garbage out outside. Came in for taking the garbage out. Um, went back to my room. My phone was blowing up, messages here and there, missed calls. So I called the number back and I responded to messages the best I could. And so I called. And one of my best friends, who I love dear and near to this very day, talked to me and made me feel so much better. You know who you are if you're watching this video. Thank you so much. Um, because it shocked me. I vented to my friend, and my friend was telling me, you know, it's okay to grieve. You know, it's okay to cry. And I told my friend, I said, I know, but I don't have it in me right now. I don't know why, but I just don't have it in me right now. I think the thing was, I was more shocked than anything, you know. I was more shocked than anything. I didn't know how to respond. I didn't know how to react. I was just shocked. And then I had another coworker that I used to work with text me and told me the same thing about another coworker that I used to work with, the same one that I'm telling y'all about now. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. It's just too much. And so after that, my friend was like, you know, it's okay to grieve. You know, it's okay to cry. And then I started venting to my friend, and I was just telling my friend on what a remark and what a wonderful kind person that my coworker was, what he had did for me, what he had taught me, led me to be who I am today in the work business if I was to go back and work at a grocery store. Because I did have attention to go back and see some of my coworkers who all there was left at that store, because a lot of them now, from what I've heard and understand, half of them quit, half of them got fired, half of them, they went their separate ways and unfound better opportunities. Because when I can tell you, when I was there, I think I think I left a mark, and I think I left a legacy, because I think when I left, in my opinion, I think that's when, a lot of people was saying that I was getting messages. People's have been asking about you, DeAndre. People's have been asking about you. Where have you been? I told them I moved. That's a long story as well. I'm not going to go into that. But if it wasn't for the coworker that taught me everything I know that has passed away, I never would have learned so much that I know about bagging. I never would have learned and known how much, you know, what it meant to be a bagger, how to get them carts, um, what goes with cold, what goes with hot. Boxes go with boxes. Cold goes with cold. Hot goes with hot. Um, don't put chicken with ground beef or red meat. You know, and if you got a lot of canned goods in a bag, double them. You know, it's just so much. You never know how much of you never know how much a person means to you. You never know how much a person impacted you till you find out that something happened to them, till you find out that they passed away. So after, me and my friend, we was talking about my co-worker that passed away. He told me, he was like, it's okay to cry, it's okay to do this and that. And as I was venting to my friend about what my coworker did for me, how he helped me and everything, before I knew it, I told my friend on the phone, I was like, hold on 1 minute. The next thing I did, tears started coming from my eyes. Tears started coming. My heart got heavy even more. I was like, oh Lord, oh Lord. I was crying a little bit. And I'm pretty sure me telling y'all the story now is getting me emotional, because I've I've never been the one to show my emotion too quick. It 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 never came that way, and I just I don't know, it really hurt me to the core. And a lot of people say cry and let it out, it'll make you feel better. But I want to so bad. I wanted to so bad. I still want to. But it hurts so bad to, you know, to know that a person like that, with the biggest heart of with the biggest heart of his. Because I can reminisce, and I can remember a lot of things that he did for me. Him and his lovely mother, they took me home when it was time for me to get off of work. When I didn't have a ride, when I didn't have money to take a Uber, him and his lovely mama took me home when I was staying close to where I worked at, which was in another um county, city. And I truly, truly, truly am so grateful, and so appreciative of all of that. And so many other people's at that store that treated me real nice as well. And he did not play about me. He saw that I had cerebral palsy. He knew I had cerebral palsy. He knew I couldn't do all of that stuff. So what he did, when he got a tip, he'll divide it with me. Half it. He didn't care if it was $1. He didn't care if it was $2. He didn't even care if it was $5, maybe 10 or 20. He would divide it with me. And I do the same. So if I had a tip, if it was 10 or $20, I would take half, give him half, and give the cashier half of who helped me bag the groceries, because I really feel in my heart, in my mind, that the cashiers, if they have to help me bag, I really do feel that if I get a tip, I really feel giving back is the best thing to do. But I also keep looking out for myself as well, because I've been told you must look out for yourself, because if you don't look out for yourself first, who else gonna look out for you? Put yourself first. That's what I always have been told. But for some, it's something in me. I couldn't do it. I can't do it. I always think of other people's first. I always see, is everybody else okay first? Then I will come back to me. Then I would say, huh, okay, I checked on everybody else, but let me go see about me. Like, if I'm checking on other people, who's going to do me? And I didn't think of that at first. So when I went through a situation that I went through, I was like, those words came back to me, or what a person told me. If you don't look after yourself first, who's going to look out for you? And those words hit the mark. When a person tells you some powerful words and sends you a message like that, it best to think about it. Looking after yourself first does not mean you're being selfish. Looking after yourself basically tells you to look after yourself, watch over yourself, think of you first, because other people's is not going to put you before their own self. You got some people's that will, and you got some people's that won't. You got some people's they'd rather run over you, they'd rather look over you, they'd rather look over the situations that you have going on and expect you to drop your problems that you got going on and expect you to go to theirs. Help them out. So forget about your problem. So that really got to me. And those words is true. So, after that, after I broke down, I literally I broke down. And after breaking down, I felt so much better. And I told my friend, I thank you for helping me through this and talking to me about this, but I want to talk about something else. And I tried reaching out to peoples and asking them, where can I donate something, to show my support, even if I don't get to go to the funeral. Which, in my opinion, I don't like going to funerals anyway. Which, in my opinions, I don't like to be around people's. I like to be around myself. I like to be around a least amount of people's, because I'm not a people's person, because I'm very picky because of people's atmosphere, vibes, energy. That's just me. I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather stay to myself than be around a bunch of people's. But that's just me. But I will say I learned so much from him. I've learned so much from everybody in that workplace. And when I found out the news that I'm just telling y'all about, that really put a damper on me. That really did something to my spirit. And yesterday, I was not in the mood. I did not want to talk to anybody. I did not want to message anybody. I really did not want to be bothered with anybody. But good as I felt, people's was messaging me, people's was calling me, wanted to talk, even though I didn't feel like it. So you know what I did? I ended up talking to some people that wanted to talk to me because I thought of, you know, the positive side of it. I never know when I might need somebody to talk to me the way I talk to them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. And it kind of helped me a little bit, although I didn't want to talk or text. It kind of helped me a little bit. So when I said in my community on YouTube where I didn't want to, I'm going to take a break from YouTube, that's what I meant. Because I was going through something. I was going through something. I did not know where I wanted to turn, where I wanted to go. I literally, it's just, it hurts because so much is going on. So much death is going on. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. So much death is going on in this year, 2025. Somebody is passing away every day. That's why I try to be nice to people. That's why I try to treat people with respect. That's why I try to do the right thing, because you never know when that person that you have treated wrong, or they have treated you wrong, or if you treated them wrong, may leave this earth. Because if you do not make amends, if you do not apologize, if you don't make it right with the person that you are into it with, when that person is gone, it doesn't matter who it is, your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your auntie, your uncle, it doesn't matter. If you don't make it right and they pass away, you will be dealt with that guilt. You will have that guilt on you. And it's not going to go away how you least expect it. That's why I try to treat people's right. That's why I try to respect those. Even if they treat me wrong, even if they do me wrong, I'm still gonna, I can deal with them in my way if they treat me wrong. And if they don't want nothing to do with me, and if they tell me, good, I ain't gotta argue. I can just cut loose, and let it be that. Because I had to do that. And I still do that. If I feel like you're not for me, and you were never meant for me, I gotta let you go. Because the more you let negativity and let negative peoples and let they negative vibes get to you, that damages your mental health. That drains you. That basically plays a big factor in your presence. And it's not a good presence. And it's not a good factor. I'm gonna be 30 years old Monday. 30 years old, I'll be 30. Monday, I'll be 30. The good Lord says the same. I'm too old to be playing high school games. I'm too old to be playing these little games with peoples that don't know how to grow up. They don't even know how to act. They don't want to change. They don't want to let things and let stuff go that need to be let go, that happened 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago when they wasn't even born. Let it go. It is in the past. I don't give a flying flip if you was done wrong in a relationship, if you went through this trauma, if you went through that trauma. It's many ways you can deal with it. If you have a problem with that, go to a therapist. If you feel like you're gonna talk about it, let it go. If you feel like you want to talk about it, do some drawing, do some writing, listen to some music, go cook your recipe, go cook your cake, do something because I don't want to hear it. Don't nobody want to hear it. It's time to let God deal and help you with that situation. Go to God, go to the Lord, and let go of that pain and of that hurt because I had to. I have to. I'm letting go. Does it still trigger me what happened to me? Yes, but I'm letting go. I'm letting go. I'm moving forward. That's all I can do. Because the more you keep having that on your heart, the more you keep letting it ride you, you is not gonna be ready when you can have a new opportunity going your way. Like let it freaking go. Let it freaking go. Because that's why they call it a past for a reason. All I ask is for y'all, my peoples, my YouTube family, my real family, my friends. All I ask is for y'all to just please be happy. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Keep the faith, keep the love, keep supporting each other, keep uplifting each other. Come together. Let's do that. Because at the end of the day, if we don't, who will? Who's going to come together for us? I know I probably don't talk to death. Well, how many minutes? Oh, I'm at 31 minutes. But I just wanted to come on here and vent to y'all and let y'all know what's been going on with me, give y'all a little update. And I just want y'all to know after this video, if y'all don't see me on here tomorrow, if y'all don't see me on here Sunday, if you don't see me up here on Monday, I'm okay. For those of you that know me, I'm okay. But if y'all don't have my social media um platforms, I'm gonna put them up here. And the one that I usually be on the most is Facebook Messenger or Instagram. My Facebook is DeAndre Dobbs. My Instagram is DeAndre Marquise Dobbs. And I'm going to be okay, but I will be checking in on y'all. I will continue to make reaction videos. I'm going to try to do that today. I'm going to try to do something tomorrow or this and that the third or whenever I can. But I'm okay, y'all. I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to make it through this, but I just want to update y'all. Because it was in me. I was not going to burden y'all. I didn't want to bother y'all. I didn't want to take away from what y'all had going on, but I felt like y'all my YouTube family, y'all my friends, y'all are my loves, y'all are my therapists, y'all are my fans, y'all are my community. I felt like I had to open up and tell y'all, let y'all know I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay. So I really want to say thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with another video as soon as possible. Thank y'all for watching. And I'll see y'all on the next video. I love y'all. Thank you. Bye bye.